How you like them apples? Perfect thumbnail every time. Okay, that's not always the case. Dude. Don't unbox it just yet. 23. Don't unbox it just yet.
Can I do the unboxing while you record? You're better
when we get at the house, we need to have good lighting. You gotta do the ASMR thing.
No.
Show them the case. I want to see the case.
Hold.
Okay. When I got it, she was talking about how she only had the regular one with the screen protector, but I didn't think they came out with another case for it.
Can we open the case now? Actually, no, we'll save it for home.
Matt, you didn't even want to come with us.
I stood in line. I get to open something.
You recording or not? Wow, my God.
Leo. How much can you go get your Switch? I want to see how much bigger this one is.
My Switch?
Exact same stuff. Just a little bit bigger. And a little bit thinner.
Hold on. We gotta get the case and stuff. What's under there? Charger. HDMI cable. Morgan.
Straps.
And
a screen protector. It's carrying case.
Yeah, what'd you think it was, Matthew? The new holder? The charger.
Yeah, but I don't.
Whoa, the charger's actually like good.
This is actually kind of good.
That I don't think that should have been $40, but I mostly got it for the screen protector.
This is
screen protector, me, Matt.
Now, if you can't read, today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. I won't lie, I'm super excited to film this. I am not a techie person though, so if you were looking for a really big, like, techie person to talk about gigabytes and terabytes and crap that I don't know anything about, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get that kind of review from me. I feel like a non-techie review deserves to be had, okay? This is for all my people out there that don't know what they're talking about. This review, this is for you, because you know what? Sometimes I watch reviews and those people are speaking another language, and I leave that video knowing less than I did when I started. So the goal of this is to talk about this in terms that you can understand. I only really played 3 games on my last Switch: Mario Kart, Mario Party Jamboree, Animal Crossing, okay? Those are the only 3 games I can impart any kind of knowledge onto you for. Hogwarts Legacy, played that too, and Avatar. Love that one. But getting into what I actually purchased, I got the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle and the carrying case because with my luck, I will probably drop this and scratch it. So I figured this was a safe bet. This was $40 though, which is absolutely insane, and it's ugly. I was so upset that it's just like a straight black case with a screen protector that was $40. Talking about the actual unit itself, because that's what a tech reviewer told me these are called units. You get your Switch, the 2 little controller thingies, the handheld little controller thingy that you put the little Switch thingies in, and the dock. You also get a charger and an HDMI cord. And if you get the bundle, you get the game. Now, I would like to tell you, you do not get the game cartridge, which I was very shocked about. Some people got a little code, which is a slip of paper inside of your box that has the code to download whatever game the bundle's for onto your Switch. But other people like me, Mario Kart was already pre-downloaded onto my unit when I opened it. So I wasn't allowed to play it right away, but it was already on the Switch. So be careful if you bought one of these. Make sure you don't throw out the slip of paper because that would really suck. It came from switching over from my old Nintendo unit to the new Nintendo Switch 2. I had a lot of issues with getting my virtual game cards to work and any games in general to work. I actually had to get onto a little chat with the Nintendo support people. Very helpful, loved them. They were in a very high demand because it was like the day after the Switch 2 release, but they helped me within like 5 minutes. But yeah, I couldn't get my virtual game card to work, and that was because I didn't save the games properly on my old Switch, but they were still able to help me out, so I appreciate them greatly. If you are going to switch over from your old Switch to your new Switch, make sure you have a GameStop employee do it, so that way if they mess it up, you can blame them. But for me, my stupid is all on me, so Word of advice for you guys. One of the only reasons why the Nintendo Switch 2 interested me as much as it did was because of the size. I was sick of the small little screen on the OLED. This has an absolutely ginormous screen. I don't know if it's because I don't have the OLED anymore and I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I love the size of the Nintendo Switch 2. And that's kind of the reason why I got it, was because the size. I wanted something that was bigger. I also will say a lot of my issues stem from the fact that I am playing with two other people a lot of the times. I have two younger brothers. That's why I kind of got the Switch 2 or the Switch in general in the first place, is because me and my brothers love to play Mario Kart and Mario Party. Like, we love to do that all the time, especially during the summer when they're not in school. And the issue is that when you're playing, you get one controller for the first person and the second controller for the second person. Now, your old Switch, if you have one of the little controllers, that does work with this Switch 2. Like, if you all play Mario Kart on this. But, and here's where a lot of my issues are stemming from, is there are a lot of connectivity problems. I had a really hard time connecting my old Switch controllers so my second brother could play to this one. It would like drop randomly. It was such a pain. And I had a Pro controller as well for my old Switch that I tried to connect, didn't work. I think that it's just user error, and I think it does actually work. But again, a lot of connectivity issues. So if you're playing with more than two people, then I think that is where a lot of your issues are going to start. I'm probably just gonna bite the dust and buy a Pro controller for the Switch 2, because I'm tired of dealing with all this crap. I don't want to do it anymore. Now, is that the most probably wise decision? No. I don't know why there's a connectivity issue, but you should be aware of it. If you're playing with more than two people, you're probably going to run into some kind of an issue. And there's probably some nerd in the videos watching me right now that'll tell you why in the comments there's such a big connectivity issue. But yeah, that was just something that I noticed I had a lot of trouble with. I also had a lot of trouble with getting the Switch to connect to the TV, which I will admit, getting the Switch onto the TV is like the absolute limit to my technological savviness. Like, it takes everything in me to get that thing connected usually, but I just can't do it the Switch. I have to have my dad do it because it won't work. Usually you put it in the dock and boom, it's on the TV, but that's not the case with the Switch 2. And again, I don't know why, but if you do have issues like me, that may be something you need to look into. I can't help you, but you may need to look into it. I will say the Switch 2 is probably gonna be your best bet. I played a game of Fortnite with my little brother earlier and it was smooth. I didn't have any issues. It was smooth. I got it in crisp. I'm pretty sure this is 4K resolution. Like, she was looking good on there. I was twerking and working in that lobby. It was so good. I had such a great time. And I've had such a great time playing Animal Crossing. Now, I really want to talk about that little webcam thing because that was one of the main reasons why I bought my Switch 2. I attend college at the University of Alabama. And me and my brothers will play video games every Friday and Sunday night. Like, that is our tradition. That is what we do all the time. And we play Mario Party Jamboree and Mario Kart. Like, those are the two games that we play. I bought the Switch 2 because I really liked the webcam feature because it meant we could like all see each other while we were playing, and I thought that was super cool. I did not buy the webcam because I thought it was ugly, and nobody I know owns a Switch 2, so it would just be pointless. With that being said, if you do want to buy a webcam and you think the one that Nintendo made is ugly, there is another webcam that's going up for sale that's shaped like the little piranha plant from Mario Kart or Mario Party or whatever, and you like open the little head and the webcam's in there, and it's super cute. I'm gonna buy that one. I would recommend that one. But with that being said, I thought the little webcam feature was super, super cool. And if you do long distance with either your family or boyfriend or friends, I thought it was a super cool feature that I think will be one of the coolest things about this new Switch. And that's kind of one of the main purchasing reasons for me. But I'm curious to see what other people think about it because I heard a lot of people say that it was stupid. Is the Switch 2 worth it? In my opinion, yes. I love the resolution that I get on the Switch 2. I love the features on it. A lot of them work for me and my lifestyle. I just think it's so crisp. It's so good. I don't know if this will work for high action games. I don't know if you're like shooting people, if this will be really good for you. I don't have a clue. Don't talk to me, talk to somebody who knows what they're talking about. But for people who like me, who prefer slow, kind of fun games, this is such an amazing console. I have loved it the entire time I've used it. And if you have any issues, don't worry, Nintendo support is so easy to get in contact with. Like, I had no issues with them either. Like, it was great. Overall, it was just a great time, okay? That is the best part. It was just a great time. I had such an easy time with this. If you were caught jailbreaking your Nintendo Switch 2, it will be bricked, meaning that it will be useless, which sucks for you. So maybe don't jailbreak your Switch. I will say, I read somewhere where we don't technically own the Switch 2. We own the licensing. We own the license to be able to play the Switch 2, which is absolute BS if you ask me. And you don't actually own the games. You have purchased the licensing to be able to play the games, which again sounds like BS. So if that's kind of like a red flag for you, then this may not be the console for you. But I did read that somewhere, and I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I enjoyed this. I would love to see cuter things come out, because I think this do be kind of ugly. I am so curious to hear what everybody has to say about this Switch, because trust me, people are very opinionated. Like, this is the hot topic right now. This is the talk of the town. That's all I really have for you guys today, and I'm so curious and so eager to hear what everybody has to say about this console. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you return it? And yeah, tell me something I don't know down in the comments, which is probably a lot. Either way, other than that, that's all I really have for you guys today. And I love you, weirdos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Make this a series. Uneducated tech reviews. That sounds great. For all the idiots out there. Okay, you guys aren't idiots. You just don't care. Which is okay. That's fine. Be like, look, pick one. Like, pick whichever one you want. Girl, I got everything in here. Kind of makes me feel like a drug dealer in a way.